For the latest H1 report of Knight Frank, which is the 11th edition of our report, we're reporting a very robust growth in the office markets. Pan-India office transaction volumes are at their all-time high. On the residential front as well, for first time in 3 years, we have seen the overall residential launch numbers cross a 1 lakh unit mark in the 6 months. The continuous reduction in the unsold inventory, under construction unsold inventory, has continued both at an India level as well as at a Chennai market level. We see third year in a row when the residential prices are at a stagnant or a correction mode. That doesn't really mean that an individual project which was there in the market has reduced its prices, but the weighted average price has shown a reduction trend. We are seeing right sizing and reduction in ticket size as a very definite trend in the market. Chennai market, for example, in last 6 months saw almost 74% of the supply in the sub 50 lakh bracket, which is a significant change from the previous trends. We are seeing emergence of infrastructure as a differentiator. As cities are investing in infrastructure, they are able to corner more demand, and we see that as an important driver for the growth of Chennai city. Water crisis continues to be a concern area for the city. It will not just impact the construction activities, but also the operations of those buildings. So that is something which we need to look out for. I'm Saurabh Mehrotra.
The economy. Well, in the latest budget, what came for real estate was a very strong focus on housing, and that too on affordable housing. The 1.5 lakh additional money which is available, which becomes income tax free, is definitely going to boost demand in the sub 50 lakh segment of housing, which we will see is a significant portion of Chennai real estate market. Another interesting trend in the budget was a focus towards rental housing, and which definitely is the missing link in our solutions up till now. Whatever we have tried to address in the affordable housing domain has been, to own a house, and finally, after a lot of time, we are talking about people who do not have willingness to buy, but which have a very strong willingness to rent, and them coming back into the focus. So with this background, we bring our H1 report. One of the important things to look at is that currently the market, which is basically comprising of the three elements of demand, supply, and the related prices, are undergoing change, whether it be commercial markets or whether it be residential markets. We are seeing changing dynamics. Let's look at demand. Well, on the demand front, first and foremost, the NBFC and the HFC crisis has definitely affected demand. Documented income are finding it difficult to raise loans. On the other front, we are seeing some measures to improve clarity, reduce the tax rate, and that has brought in some confidence. So any project which affects livelihood of certain set of people results in resistance.
So you are mentioned that the project will be completed by 2035. So
yeah, so that's on a pan-India level. In fact, India needs those trunk infrastructure if we were to grow and continue to grow and become a developed economy. We will have to find solutions, and it's not that the first time a project is facing resistance, but there are some very good solutions. And in fact, land acquisition bill, even the compensation policies, the job creation, alternative R&R policies, these are some of the things which have already provided solutions in many cases. And I think we'll have to increasingly work with those solutions and provide them. But stopping a project from coming up would be a step in negative direction. It would not help country at large and